guys, this is after the shave. I'm all nice and shaved up. I was this close to uploading this video. Towards the end of the video, I was already debating on not putting it up, but I'm gonna stay true to what I said in the video and stay true to just uploading my shit without ever really caring too much with, and so boom, this is going up. All right. And in this video, I'm going to talk about 1 year into wet shaving, February, 1 year into wet shaving. And I'm going to talk about buying stuff and not buying stuff. And I want to give a shout out to Chingon, because he had a video, he posted up his last video, he talked about he was done buying brushes and just buying things in general. And you know what, I'm feeling like that as well. And as you guys I've been saying in the last videos, I've been holding off on buying soaps. And year one was acquisition. And I went hard and I acquired a bunch of stuff. I have around 50 soaps, 10 brushes, 11 brushes or so. And I don't know, 8 razors, 2 Ds, something like that. I don't remember the exact count, but a pretty penny has been spent on all this. And that was year one, acquisition. Year two now, I'm focusing on enjoying my stuff and getting rid of stuff that I don't enjoy. And, because what's the whole point of it? Just to collect dust on a shelf if you're not going to use it, right? So I'm still figuring it out. I don't know if this video made sense. I don't know if I make sense now. Who cares? I'm just some dude in his bathroom shaving. You guys are just some people watching some dude in his bathroom shave, weirdos. All right, you guys enjoy. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another Shaving with Serge. And I want to thank you guys for joining me on another shave. For today's shave, man, I'm be using Barbershop de Los Muertos. And this is a sample sent to me, again, by Reyes Restores, linked down below. And, he hooked me up with some of the best scents, some of the soaps that I've really been wanting to try. Oh, this one, man, this is a banger. So good, so good. All right, for the razor, gonna be using that custom ale Kamisori French point file work of 11/8. This is the guillotine, nicknamed the guillotine. Look at that thing, it's the biggest razor I have. For the brush, I'm gonna ring this out. I'm gonna be using the pink hybrid. Look at that. Ooh, smiles for miles. Look at that. Ooh, just beautiful, 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 beautiful brush. There it is, his last coin, and a 26 millimeter V69 fan knot, OG knot. Just a beautiful, beautiful brush. This is, can't decide yet. This is definitely within number 1, number 2 of my favorite brushes I own. You turn down the music. That's one of the things I know people said music is usually really loud. At the matching splash, let me go ahead and go into the scent notes for Barbershop de Los Muertos. All right, so this was a John Perry, Chicano design, Murphy McNeil collaboration on the soap. This is a Barbershop de Los Muertos, right? Barbershop scented soap. From the smell of it, I wouldn't call it a barbershop. I would call this a cologne scented. It's, I'm reading from the site, it says a scent strength medium. I give this one about a 6.5, 7 off of just smelling it from the container. It's got citrus, labdanum, coriander, orange, davina, frankincense, blackberry. The middle notes are honey, bay, cinnamon, orchid, rose, clove, celery seed, gaiac wood, base, patchouli, opopanox, myrrh, atlas, cedarwood, musk, moss, ambergris, oud, wood, and immortality. Ugh. All right. And it says, some may recognize this fragrance from the homage to Jubilation XXV 25 Man by Homage. I'm just butchering this stuff, man. You guys can check it out on your own. All right, and I'm playing Deftones. Douglas, this is for you. You asked, here they are. All right. Oh, Man, smelling this is just a beautiful, fucking awesome cologne scent. 7, give it a 7. I wouldn't think Barbershop. This is cologne. To me, it's cologne. And it's really, really good. This is a banger. All right, I'm gonna lather this up. I'll be right back. All right, and I'm back, guys. I got it all lathered up in the bowl. And bowl lather, still not confident. Working on it, man, working on it. That's why I'm focusing on working on samples, because I have no other choice but to bowl lather it. I'm gonna go ahead and wet the face and get going with the shave. Just beautiful. The scent just opened up after lathering. Like I said, definitely I think of this as cologne scented, not a barbershop scent. So this will be my last February shave. And I've been meaning to talk about it, but I keep forgetting. I'm 1 year into wet shaving now. You know, I started last year on my birthday, around my birthday. I ended up getting a Parker brush was my first brush, a Wildoho DE razor, and my first I did say the brush, right? Brush, razor, okay. And my first soap was actually Sir Hair, a barbershop scent, you know. And within a year of wet shaving, you know, I've come quite a ways. Obviously, the collection has grown. Brushes, I straight razor shave. When I first got into wet shaving, I actually DE shaved for a few months. And I had to look at my YouTube videos to figure it out. But my first ever use of a straight razor was filmed. And I went ahead and put that up on YouTube, and that was my very first video. So if you have not seen it, it's up there. You guys could check it out. That was my first YouTube video, and that was my first straight razor shave as well. I said, you know, if I was gonna do it, might as well film it, man. Just go all in, go all out, you know? Why I got into wet shaving, traditional shaving, you know, believe it or not, and I'm sure we've all been there, a lot of us have, and it was to save money. You know, I looked at the price of, the first time I actually, you know, DE shaves, or, you know, DE razors, I didn't even know that's what they were called. I just thought of them as old school razors at the time, was the guy from Pawn Stars. He had his, he had a commercial up, and he was selling some type of razor, and that caught my interest, and I looked into it, but whatever the price was, I don't remember what it was. I was like, nah, not for me, you know? But that was my first, like, thing that got me thinking about, you know, I was like, oh, that'd be cool, you know, shave like a old school, you know, like grandpa or something, you know? But really, all right, I've been playing with this for a while. Like I said, still figuring out my bowl lathers. All right, so with cartridge razors, all right, I was cheap to buy new packs and all that. And what I would do is I started trying to sharpen them when they dulled out. And you ask, how did I do this? You know the rod sharpening knife for your kitchen knives? I would take my cartridge razor and run it along that when it was dulled out. And I would be able to get an additional few shaves off of that, you know? I used to do that, right? And then I started Googling, you know, is there actual, do they sell something to sharpen your blades? your cartridge blades like that, you know? And that's after Googling and looking up online is how I started seeing, hey, you know, DE razors, and this is something people do. The way I am is I like to look things up. So I started looking up online, YouTube. And then I started finding people like, I'll just bring up a few. The first ones I remember. Kensurfs, CBD. Those were some of the videos I first started watching. And then, you know, I was like, I thought it was really cool. The cost of a razor, looking at like Astras, you know, 100 pack, 8 cents a razor, whatever it is, you know. I was like, all right, I'm gonna give it a shot. So I got into DE razing, or traditional wet shaving, to save money. And then once you get into this, and really not the case, guys. Once you become a hobbyist, it is not the case. It's not saving money. You know, before I would spend, I don't know, maybe $45 a year on razors, if that. And I don't even want to think about the cost of what I've spent in a year. I have 2 custom Max Breckers, this custom male razor, vintage razors, custom brushes, bunch of soaps. I fell down this rabbit hole hard, you know. I really did fall in love with wet shaving. Before, when I shaved, it was something I had to do. It was something I had to do. It was rushed. I didn't look forward to it. I used hand soap, mainly hand soap, in a cartridge razor, you know. But now I look at this as this is me time. This is therapeutic to me. This is, you know, as being a father, father with the kids, work and everything. You know, life gets busy and crazy, and you know, it's no longer really about you anymore as an individual. But the time I have in this bathroom and shaving, this is all about me. This is my time. And you guys seen in my videos, sometimes I even have my kids in here, so even my time isn't really my time. You know, finding a time to shave is still challenging at times. You know, I do it because I love it. I do it because I enjoy it. I film because it's just really become my hobby. It's really become something I love and do. All these scents, these beautiful, beautiful scents that I get to smell. It's aromatherapy. It leaves me feeling good. The quality, you know, of what these artisans use in their soaps is, you know, great for the face. You know, now that I'm getting older as well, I'm starting to care a little bit more about things like that. You know, I'm using face creams, anti-wrinkle creams now, just, you know, trying to prevent the inevitable. You know, I am gonna age, I am getting the lines, you know, I'm 36 years old now, you know, it's gonna happen. But just taking a little bit of time and care and self-love into myself, this is my escape right now. This is my hobby. And, you know, the wet shaving community is a small niche community, and you get to meet some really cool people, you know, talk, comments, everything on videos. You know, I met some really cool people. You know, I have my favorites you know, people that I watch and comment on their videos, you know, and the same. I have, you know, loyal friends who watch my videos and comment as well, you know, and within it, you know, after hasn't been quite a year, of actually filming and shaving. I started doing that in May. So it's coming up, but you know, pretty cool. You know, never would have thought 300 plus people would actually find me interesting enough to want to watch these videos. And would, you know, talk to me a year and a half ago and saying, hey dude, you know, you're gonna start, one of your fucking favorite things and hobbies is gonna be watching fucking dudes in the bathroom fucking talk and shave. And I'm like, dude, you're fucking crazy, what the hell, you know? And look what we do. Look what I do. I spend my time talking and filming it and shaving, you know, something I never thought I would have done. But I'm really happy. That I did find this way of shaving. You know, I could never go back. Will I always film? I don't know. You know, I try not to burn myself. I don't know how some of you guys do it every single day. I don't have the time for that or the will for that. You know, but you know, right now I'm on 2 shaves a week, which is what I see as, you know, not excessive and doable. And where I'm going with this, I have no idea. Didn't really plan it out, this talk. Never do I really plan out my videos besides what I'm going to use, to be honest. But definitely the buying is calming down for me. I'm holding off on soap, you know, buying new soaps and splashes. There's just too many things coming out, and I can't keep up with it. I have so many. To me, so many. You know, I know a lot of people make my collection look puny, but to me, I have so many that I need to revisit and spend time and actually just enjoy these products that I have. You know, instead of always trying to buy the new thing that's coming out, because too many things are coming all out at once now. You know. I did post it, so we'll talk about it. I did end up putting my down payment on another custom razor, which I'm nicknaming the Slayer. You know, and after that razor, same thing. Just buying new razors and all. I think that's gonna calm down as well, and it has, and it is gonna remain that way. You know, the first year was the acquisition year, and fell down this rabbit hole hard, and you know, just you know, acquire all these straight razors and, you know, back into the DEs. Yeah, we'll talk about straight razors. You know, what made me get into straight razor shaving is watching Kai Triska. He had at the time I didn't know what it was. It was a Max Sprecher, blue Pala scales. And I saw that and I was like, man, that is the most beautiful thing of razor I've seen, you know. Wanted it just because of looks alone. Saw the price of it. Nope. And look at me now. But my first actual straight razor was a Ralph Ost. Ralph Ost 6/8 round point. That was a great starter razor. Will I ever buy a production razor again? Probably not. even before I decided to calm down on the buying, it was all just, you know, custom and vintages. I'd rather get a vintage over a production one. But definitely just going all around in this talk, you know. I think I would be looking more into, like, for soap wise at least, like trading samples, but definitely trying to stay away from buying new things. Going back, revisiting what I have, maybe downsizing things. That maybe I just don't enjoy as much. You know, there are some things I bought just for fun, but like that off. Let me rinse off. Excuse me, this talk's been all over the place, this chat. Let me rinse off again for the touch-ups. Now we were debating whether I would upload this one. But I've never not uploaded a shave that I begun filming, no matter what technical difficulty I had. You guys heard me bang myself plenty of times, drop things, stumble. Things pop up, I have to stop in the middle of filming. I don't edit my videos. The only editing I do is adding the flame graphic and the app that blends it together, and the writing, you know, which is all, once you have a video recording app, it's all just as easy as a push of a button and typing some text, you know. But as in for like actual editing, cuts away and cutting out time, I don't. I just record and then blend it all together. And play music, man. And play music. It's part of the therapeutic me time. Surge time, you know? Just like on the rare times that I get to be in a car alone without any of the kids, I'm blasting music, man. And it's nice. Like, I got to have a little bit of me time today. I got to go to the mall. You know, the way my schedule is with the kids and everything, it's like weekends when I'm not working, I'm with the kids, so mom can work. You know, our schedules are so opposite of, and we have to for us, is when I'm working Monday through Friday, she's with the kids. You know, and then the moment I get off, she begins working. So she works evenings, and evenings and nights. You know, she's an independent contractor. She's a hairstylist, lash artist. So, you know, we're lucky that she's lucky. We're lucky that she's able to make her own schedule and work around that way. And then weekends she books up because I'm not working, and so I take over the kids, you know. But today was one of those rare free days that I had a dentist appointment, so I missed a Langley drop. Or not Langley, I'm sorry. Starts with L too. Forgot. Whoops, put it right there. Yeah, I did want a purple Lancaster razor works. There we go. I wanted the purple towel, but you know, it is what it is. I say that every drop, I always miss it. Other than the dentist appointment when that happened. Go to the splash, matching splash. I broke it, this one broke. And anywho, I don't know where I was going. I need something to put, there we go, body pin. So push it in, there you go. And man, such a great scent. Such a beautiful scent. One I wish I had in my collection. Maybe after I sell some stuff, maybe I'd pick it up. But as of right now, I don't want to acquire anything new until I get rid of some stuff. Out with some old stuff, in with some new stuff. That's the only way I'm probably gonna justify bringing in some more new stuff, you know? Anywho, thanks for joining me in the shave, man. This talk was all over the place. Hope it made any sense to you. You guys have a good one.